All right, I changed the camera angle around. Let me get this thing all figured out how I want it to be. Everybody can hear me? Everybody there? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Let me get this where I don't feel like, I feel like every time I do this, I get myself shorter than what I am. The hard thing is just the light. It's either, what I'm trying to do is just dodge this really bright light. There we go. Yes, there's a crazy thumbnail. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I am _Beowulf. I'll go like this. I'll like spread my legs so I get myself real short. I don't have to like lean down. So yesterday I swapped my steel trailer that my SXR was on and put it on my backwards on my Triton Wave trailer to get it off, and I had to line it, and then took my Triton Elite trailer, adjusted that, and then did like, so I swapped it through 3 trailers to get on one. Most of these bull ramps are like closed; they're flooded in the area. It's pretty crazy. So I got a bunch of stuff to talk. Let's get more people in here, and I'll start talking. I got tons of stuff to talk about, crazy stuff. I'm gonna ride tomorrow. I don't know. Today I had to bring Ragna to the vet to get her ears taped because they got cropped. And when I get there, they didn't bother calling me until literally I was getting on the vehicle, and they're like, "Oh, we have emergency, came in, emergency surgery. Can you come back tomorrow?" I was just like, "Oh, it's so aggravating." Drove all the way there and had to turn back around. That's a good question. Mitchell asked, let me scroll through the comments. Mitchell just asked, what's next for the GP? I said, like, let me get all of this. There's something that came in the mail yesterday, and I probably should show that first, and I'll talk about what the giveaway is. Let's just try to get a little bit more people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. So you guys probably seen the drain plugs I got on my Kawasaki SXR PWC Doctor, man, and it fits. Like, I didn't plan this out. I got the new merch on, right? The hats are on there, the t-shirts and tank tops are on. So the Versa plug, let me hold it up so we can see it. PWC Doctor, and he has a website. It is, he doesn't have it on there. I know he has a website. He just doesn't have it on there. But if you search Versa plug, yeah, put it, people can see it. Versa plug, or just search. Oh no, it's right there. PWCdoctor.com. Sorry, I'm like, he has it right there. I just like, yeah, it says PWCdoctor.com. Yeah, he custom did this for me, and he did this for Brian Baldwin too. And I thought, I was like, I need it. So look at this. He anodized it where it's blue, white, and red. It totally matches the merch. I thought it's so cool. Well, I saw him do it for somebody else. I was like, oh, you got to do this for me. This looks so cool. So these are for my GP 1800R. I'm going to put these on. Awesome drain plugs. Bait donated $1.99. Man, thanks. Appreciate it, brother. Shane asked, what did I miss about the RXP 300? Mitchell asked, are you getting single trailers or for your skis or the doubles? Well, you're late to the party about that. I'll quickly show you guys all this. So we mean single trailers. I got the Triton Wave. I just said I swapped them bunches. I got the Triton Wave, 2021 Triton LT trailer, and then obviously the Elite. So I own 4 trailers. I got too many trailers. I feel like a trailer dealer. Luckily, I get them all in the garage. No, the double trailer is not for sale. I'm going to be using it. Keeping it. It might become like the stand-up trailer. Yeah, so these drain plugs, check them out, pwcdoctor.com. Awesome stuff. I'm excited to put these on the GP. I mean, this gives a sneak peek what I might doing with my 2021. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. Once I get it, is what I'm figuring. There's basically an idea of where we're going with it. But if you haven't seen too, they got new graphics. Got the Jettrim, got the Jettrim ankle mat right there. Crazy thing, I'm using this really tall exhaust box from AFE. I'm trying to figure this out. I had to get something where it's like I was trying to put camera up on the shelf, but it's just not long enough to get like USB extensions or something. Oh man. If you have questions about the RXP, the 2021, go check the last live stream. We're not talking about that. There's a whole live stream. Just watch it, man. Patrick said new Jeep decal needed, bud. No, I'm keeping that on there. I paid a lot of money. Those are all custom designs. I own the rights to those graphics, and they were expensive to have the guy design them. They're expensive to put on the Jeep, but I'm just leaving them on there. I'll probably, by the time they come off, I'll probably get a different vehicle. So I'm keeping an eye. I just put, if you haven't checked my Instagram stories, I just put ankle mats. Not ankle mats. What am I talking about? Roof rack on it. Ankle mats, roof rack. Put a roof rack on there, and I ordered a what do you call those shells you put up on top of it? Somebody asked who's my ski insurance through. I am not telling you that stuff, man. Go check the insurance brands out there. You can figure it out. I'm not telling you guys who. That's like a real personal question to ask somebody, man. Oh, thanks, giving that out. Yeah, Bate said I'm a Beowulf supporter. That is true. Bate is. There's a super chat. Anybody else wants to donate money to that? It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, Bates says I have to admit, Beowulf, your fans ask some weird questions. Yeah, I don't know. There's this personal stuff like insurance and all that stuff. Like you can check the brands. If you're trying to figure out insurance, hey, check who you have car insurance with. See if they can insure you for a jet ski. I'm actually shocked the graphics on there on the Jeep have held up. I did that like 2 years ago. I think it's 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. It has to be over 2 years ago. Yeah, everybody put in here, let's put down where everybody's from, what state or country, and then in that put what brand ski you got. Let's see what you guys got to show. Let's see it up. Show it up. Show it up. Show it up. What's up? What's up? Camilo said he's from Cuba. He is a VXR 2019. Jan said waiting on my 2021 GP 1800. Miami, Florida. Mitchell asked, when is the custom seat cover coming for the GP? New one is coming hopefully in 3 weeks. Jettrim is like super backed up. Lucas said Australia 2020 RXT 300. Let's see, what is it? Oh, man, I did the last live stream. I don't know if it was you, another person from Australia. And I was like, oh, what's that saying? They say Good day. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, man, it sounds silly. I should remember this stuff. What is it? Australian people say, man. Put it down because I can't remember. Yeah, if you're from Australia, what I'm looking for, what Australians, when you guys go swim in the water with crocodiles, what kind of big old knife are you guys carrying? I want a big crocodile Dundee knife to be carrying when I'm in the stand-up. So any of my Australian people, DM me where I can get a big old crocodile, authentic, real deal crocodile Dundee knife. I'm talking like big knife, like big. Like I pull it out on the gator, be like, oh, forget it. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. He knows Crocodile Dundee. Yeah. Let's see what everybody else is. Tim says CDU GTX 300, Yami GP 18 Elburn, Florida. Little says he has a 2021 FX Cruiser HO. You don't got that. Yeah, man, don't be lying to people. He's from Florida. Mitch says, I'm from New Jersey, and I have a 2020 VX Cruiser HO in blue. Nice. What's your favorite ski and why? Hang on, let me read off all these people. Kevin says, Clarksville, Tennessee, 2020 Yamaha SVHO. Yeah, good day, mate. Good day, mate. It's like cooking on the Barbie. Oh, no, not Barbie. Barbie. Oh, I'm trying to sound like I'm from Australia. It's terrible. Oh, man. Scuba asked, what's the most hours you put on the ski? Probably like 100 hours. Matt says, stolen 2020 GP 1800R. Man, it got stolen? That's not good. Shrimp on the Barbie. There we go. All right, so I'm going to scroll up to some of these comments. Somebody asked, what's your favorite ski and why? Well, the two favorite skis are right there. We got the GP 1800R, and then you got the Kawasaki. You got the Kawasaki right there. It's really weird seeing like the size difference between the two. It's crazy. You really can't see much with it, but it's like it's pretty insane. Pretty insane in size. I got this like. Let's see. Robin said, "Oh man, Smyrna Beach, Florida. Waiting on my 2021 GP 1800R SVHO. Nice." Nathan says 2016 GTR 215, 2017 GTR 230, 2019 RXT-X 300, 2019 Wake Pro 230, Louisiana Mint. You sounded like Nathan. You sound like you're a Sea-Doo dealer. Darlin asked, what are some of the must-have accessories to get riding for your ski? Well, you need like, before going, you need like tie downs, bumpers. You know, it matters what type of riding you're doing, but you know, dress appropriate to what the weather is. Riding gear you can find at jettribe.com, and then I'll type where a lot of stuff you might need is on my Amazon store, and I will type it up so it'll be in the chat. Yeah, it's amazon.com/shop/I Am Beowulf. That's everything you need on there. Nathan said the kids got to have fun too. Camille asks, are you getting anything this 2021? Yeah, I'm getting a 2021 Super Jet and a 2021 GP 1800R. That anchor bait you're asking about, it's the same one that's on my Amazon store, and I think it's actually cheaper. It's actually not even a Sea-Doo anchor. This same anchor is on my Amazon store. I don't want to pull the whole thing out, but red anchor, it's right here. It's on my Amazon store. It's not Sea-Doo related. I got stuff that's just all sitting around. Little call Riva Motorsports Astra Amel, and he'll help you out. If you want to get a ski and all that stuff, that's the guy to talk to, man. Your questions change too much, man. You gotta lock yourself into getting a ski, because otherwise this stuff's gonna get stolen. So before it even comes out. Campbell said Australia, Queensland, 2020 Yamaha BX Cruiser HO. I want to plan a trip to go ride in Australia. Australia looks really big. Once this whole COVID thing ends, it's definitely on my list of places to go. It'd take forever to get there, though. And I think I'll be like traveling back in time to get there. How you're reversing, going back, turning the clock back, going that way. But it would be cool to go ride in there sometime. It would have to be a really planned out trip. Glenn said, did Riva reveal anything about their 2021 limited edition plans? Are they using the VX or GP this year? I know what color they're using. I know what color they're using. Should I say it or should I not? Somebody told me. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But I know what color it's going to be. I'm going to, people tell me secrets, I'll keep a secret. Oh yeah, so let's talk about what the giveaway is. So what I want to do is a giveaway when I hit 10,000 subscribers, which is like nearly there. It's like a little over like 1,000. But I want to do like different types of giveaways, may not monthly, but kind of when there's milestones, so we get the channel moving. So I'll show you guys what I'm going to do as a giveaway. It basically, all you have to do is like the videos, be subscribed to the channel. Also, too, follow me on Instagram, I am_Beowulf, because it gets you on a little loop of some other stuff going on that, you know, I can't post stories and stuff on YouTube. So this is on my own personal collection. This is the real deal. Signed Michael Jordan photo right here. Now, who's doing that? What Jetski YouTuber is giving away signed Michael Jordan stuff? This is vintage stuff, dude. This isn't like new stuff. This is from back from when I was a kid. But this is what the giveaway is. 10,000 subscribers, man. Giving this away. Then we'll do it on a live stream or something. Camila asked, when are they coming out to 2021? Still, they're coming out in November. Paul said, United Kingdom 2019 RXT-X 300 and 2020 Spark Tricks. Sean asked, was the piece for the front hatch you had hydro dip hard to get off. It's on there. What do you mean hard to get off? It's maybe he's asking, was it hard to get the piece off or hard to get it? I'm getting confused. Is it hard to get the hydro dip off or hard to get the pieces off? There's tons of bolts you have to remove. I think I did a video installing those back on under the how-to videos in the playlist. Michael Jordan's like the best. If you didn't grow up seeing Michael Jordan play, it's the Bulls in the 90s were one of a kind. I tell you, sports has never been the same since not having them playing. Paul asked, do you ever have intermittent fault knock sensor on your RXT-X? I don't have an RXT-X anymore, and I've never had any type of knock sensor, any codes. Somebody asked, what's the difference between a VZ SVHO and the GP 1800R 2021? I think you might be talking about a VX, not a VZ. I mean, if you're talking about the VX, we're comparing two different skis. One's more for, like, I don't say luxury, but it's made to haul a bunch of people on there. If you're talking about the VX, I mean, the best way to compare it is like the Sea-Doos, the RXT-X versus the RXT-X. That's the best way to compare it. They're not a comparable. Obviously, when you modify them, the GP is always going to be faster, but there's different things that you get on there. Like the VX SVHO, you can get it with the JL audio speakers with a subwoofer, and then, I mean, you look at the seat design; they're more made to haul a bunch of people on it. I've had like one other person on the back of my GP. I don't think I really have like 3 people. If you look at the seats, different too. Like how the back of the seat. Even right there, how it's not really like, you look at the VX and it's like every seat is like humped up like this all the way back. Yeah, Perp, you got the hat, man? Perp said, thanks for the hat, Beowulf. Glad you got it in time. I've been having like printer issues. I got this like really expensive printer to print labels and stuff on, and the printer has like gone out. Like it will not, like it took a lot of work just to get the ink enough to get the printing label, and I just got this delivered today, the Rolo. These are like this printer for printing labels, so like it is specifically for it, and it doesn't use ink. It's like the same way they do receipts. It's a direct thermal and stuff. So now I won't have any issues with printing labels. My printer, it's like, it's driving me crazy. It's not that old. It has to be just a couple years old, and the printer was like super expensive because it's made to print like labels, like, you know, like product labels and stuff. Yeah, I was pretty pissed off. Yeah, glad to help you out, bro. Yeah, somebody was telling me, let me give this guy a shout out. He sent me this on, I don't know if he's watching, but let me find it. I just want to share some just for people to see some. So let me give this guy a shout out. Let me find it. His name is, let's see, yeah, that's what you sent me. His name is Robert. Let me give this shout out to Robert. I feel bad for him. So he has a brand new RXT-X. Hang on. He has a 2020 RXT-X, and he had an issue jump in the wave, and he had all these codes ordered. So he says, hey, this is what he sent me. I'll read off what he said to me in this message. He says, hey, man, long story short, I hit a wave hard. The ski shut off with a message saying fuel sensor error, and it wouldn't turn back on. Had to get towed back, was getting no power at all. Put it on the trickle charger, then went to start up, and nothing getting this. Any ideas? And then he said, listen to this. This is why I want these Sea-Doo people to hear this. This is from a Sea-Doo owner. This is me saying stuff, so don't get all cranky. He says, P.S. Ordered the 2021 VX Limited, done with the Sea-Doo don'ts. C don'ts is what he said. This isn't me saying this. This, I tell you, people send me this stuff all the time. So then I said, like, it's hard to tell what it could be. Now, this is the sad thing, too, with people. So he's in New Jersey. You got a short season. Season's nearly over there. They're going to be getting snow in like not even probably 2 months, maybe even less than that, or it'll just be too cold. And he says 4 weeks out for the dealer to even look at his ski. Feel bad for the guy. That's why I had to share it. Yeah, I feel bad for the guy. Let's give a shout out for Jet Tribe right there, man. They sent me that really cool sign right there. Oh, let's see where I'm pointing. There we go. Cool sign. All right. Oh man, something's biting. I come out here. I swear something's biting my legs. I bust on my bug spray. Or sandals out here. And last time I feel, but this time I feel like something biting my feet. There we go. I feel better. Camille asks, are you in Florida or in New York? I live in South Carolina. Paul says, all skis have issues. My friend's 2019 GP 1800 supercharged bearings class. Well, yeah, see, that goes bad. If you don't put the Riva Racing blow-up valve, exactly, that can happen. So you didn't put that on. That's like the first thing. You get it, like as soon as I get the 2021, I'm not even riding it. I'm going to have to pull the intake manifold off, tap it, put the blow-up valve. I'm not riding it at all. First thing I'm doing before the ski even touches the water. Ryan asks, what's up, man? Do you ever ride with friends? Most of the time, people are like, there's people out here with jet skis, and like they're not always out the same time. I try to get out there with somebody. There's the person who bought my RXT-X. I tried to message them, and he never responded back to me. But the hard time is like I don't get a lot of time to ride with having the puppies and stuff. Like literally, I'm like, I might be on the ski for like 30, 40 minutes, not even that. I'm like already blowing it in. So I don't spend that much time out there. I don't like cranking the hours up on the ski, and then having the puppies now. I gotta be like a little careful how much I'm using the skis. I like this angle being here. Before, like you felt like you saw the same thing, and then this big giant exhaust box is like has to be at least almost like 4.5 feet tall. Nice. I get to lean up against the ski. I'll have to do one of these in my office. It just says I took off my factory stickers, put VX Cruiser, HO, and putting the custom stickers on. I got custom stickers. Lower part, we're taking out the Yamaha. That's supposed to come hopefully before Friday. Xjet asks 2021 GP or VX going set up with a rear rack. Any recommendations? A lot of it is I think the deck on the back is a little bit different than the previous ones on the GP. It's kind of weird to tell in the photos without seeing it. Looks similar, but I don't know. You got to kind of wait to see when stuff comes out. The rack, I think the deck on the FX is identical. It's the last year's one. Chris says, "What's up, Wolf? What's going on, brother?" Sean said, "FYI, just crossed 140-hour mark. Think I experienced a little bit of supercharged clutch slip. Seems to have lost some punch. Not much, but a little bit. Well, a lot of it changes too, like what the temperature at. You might see a little bit. Like when it's really, really hot out, I don't push the skis at all. Because you got to remember, it's like you're getting air coming in there, but still, it's just sitting like super amount of heat in there. It's not like similar like a car." Mitchell asked, "So once you get your 2021 Yamaha GP, are you going to sell your GP now?" It's up for sale, man. So if it gets sold beforehand, that's what the plan. If not, if it doesn't get sold, then I'll trade it into Riva Motorsports. So that's my plan. Doesn't sell beforehand, then I'm trading her in. That is a funny one. Paul said, "Is there a mod to reduce the fuel consumption on RXT-X? A tank only lasts 2 hours. Most of the time, a tank with me riding would last not even like 15 minutes, man." Best thing to fix that issue, and it sounds really jerky to say, but it's the facts. Man, you gotta get a Yamaha. I'm not kidding with you. If you rode this thing and saw what the fuel consumption is to the RXT-X, you'd be like, "Oh my god, why did I buy this thing?" And it's not being jerky at all. I'm telling you, like I'm telling you the truth. I went on this big cruise when I went down to Florida. I'm a group of people. I was concerned because I'm like, "Oh man, this CD just goes through fuel." I'm like literally on E, like there was no fuel stations, and everybody was in the Yamaha. It's like, "Oh, we still got tons of fuel," and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? What am I doing in this thing?" Bait your dealers, your dealers lying to you. That's why they didn't have you put money down on the deposit. It's like you're not getting August. Quit pretending they haven't even. How are you going to get somebody if they haven't even built them yet? That's any. I tell you, if you go into a dealer and you want to get the newest thing out there, you want to have a deposit because then it shows like somewhat of a bill of sale, like you're going to get it. What do you got? A sheet of paper you might have signed on. That means that they could deliver that thing to you at any period of time. That's why I went with Riva Motorsports. I want the guarantee that I'm. So I had another local dealer that was hounding me. It took them a week to call me back, and then I called them back today, and they never even called me back. I mean, I wouldn't even entrust them knowing. If I went with them, they didn't even know prices. So I'm like, if you want to compare Riva Motorsports or Riva Racing, they're the only dealer in the United States in their custody that they have for R&D. They have the Superjet and they have the GP in their custody to have. Tell me another dealer that has those where they're already testing, doing stuff. I mean, they were on their pond today with somebody testing out some stuff with this Superjet down there 2021. There's no dealers even a level where they're at. I would, if I was you and I told Spiel I had a deposit and then you're holding one and you haven't gave any money. I mean, how is that going to guarantee you anything? It just is like somebody saying their word. "Yeah, we'll get you one. We'll get it in August." They're just blowing smoke at you. That's just too funny. It's November when they're happening. Guarantee it. So I've been told. Riva Motorsports, and they're the #1 dealer in the United States. So Junior said, well, thanks for hooking me up with the Jet Drive. Yeah, no, the best gear out there, man. No questions about that. Camille asked what battery I use a brand you use. I got just recently, I swapped out Riva Racing sells batteries, so I got one there. So it's a sealed battery instead of the one where it's bending out the acid. Because I guess I seen pictures where people had acid damage from the bending, so I was like, man, forget that. But probably myself, take the battery out and put it to the new one. Should fit right in there. I know the Kawasaki's probably soon due to put a battery swap on it, and the whole process is trying to get it out. It's going to be a lot of stuff removing to get it out. See you later, Bait. Yeah, no, it's, I like the Riva Racing batteries. They were pretty priced, pretty reasonable with getting one. Thanks, Babe, for the $1. GS is on the new GPs. It really 5 bolts to remove the brace over the engine bay, or is it more complicated than Riva? It's really easy. That's what's holding the whole seat down, and it's part of how all structurally of like how things are going to be holding up. It's hard to the angle seeing where it's coming into here, but I mean you can tell that it's. I think they did the best video out of anybody who got it hands on. That's when I was talking to them on the phone. I'm like, well, a lot of people are questioning about this. I mean, the 2 things they put in the video is what I was asking them to do was show the new intake grate, because they talk all these other videos talk about, but nobody had the comparison, and then showing how the hatch comes off. Basically, hashtag feed the doggos, hoo hoo later, haha, laugh out loud. I'm excited about the new one. It's just got to be patient and waiting. And I know with the Superjet, I'm going to be the first person at Riva Motorsports picking up one. So they're only the Superjet. They're only making, I think it's 600 of them. So it's very limited production with it. I'm lucky to even be getting one, to be honest. 600 worldwide. That's not a lot. Concept. Wolf, thanks for keeping us up to date on the skis. I have a deposit on a 2021 GP 1800R. Can't wait to hear the update on the new machines. Totally, man. I'm super stoked. I'm liking too how really customized out my my GP. Whoever gets this ski, man, it's gonna one of a kind ski. Once you guys see these graphics that are going on the lower part, you guys' mouth will just drop to the floor. You'll be like, what? Best graphic person for jet skis in Miami to set it up. Real custom stuff. I can't wait. Real excited. Tyler says, hey, new subscriber on a 2020 GP 1800R. Love the show. Was going to get a Sea-Doo and your channel sold me. Did I sell you and get a Sea-Doo, or I sell you get a Yamaha? I'm confused. But thanks, man. I appreciate the love. People are going to realize, like, well, may not just people, but I mean, Sea-Doo corporate's going to realize that, like, Beowulf Nation really shows of what's going on. And I don't want to be all pro Yamaha, because I like Kawasaki as much as I like Yamaha. But It's just people are going to see this coming year with the 2021s. That's all I tell people. If you not have a physical deposit, do it, because they already were sold out of every machine with the season, and there's going to be, not to be like Debbie Downer with stuff, but stuff is not going to get better. Like if you guys think stuff has been bad so far this year, just general stuff going on, like the fall is going to be like war zone. And I don't even want to get talking about that, but I'm just telling people, like, get locked in to get the stuff. Because once they're all sold out, then you'll have to wait to November of 2021. I mean, that's a long ways to be waiting, thinking 9 weeks from now plus another year. Tell you, call a mill, Riva Motorsports, and tell him Beowulf sent you. Get locked in. G said you should hydro dip the Superjet. Definitely, there's gonna be some cool. I got some cool plans where I'm gonna do that. Tyler just laugh out loud for Yamaha. I got confused there, because I was like, "Did you want to go Sea-Doo now or what?" And nothing against Sea-Doo. I think Sea-Doo is a cool brand. I mean, everybody has to be different. I mean, every year, every brand's gonna take it to the push. The biggest thing is just wait till 2022 comes out with the SXR 1500. Kawasaki probably right now is going crazy. Like, what do we got to do to change the ski now to compete with the new Superjet? They'll have to really figure some new things. I'm definitely telling you the things are going to change probably with the 2021 of next year, not coming up the following year of the SXR 1500. They're definitely going to have a fuel gauge and have to figure out putting a different pole on that standard to compete with the Superjet. Yeah, somebody's saying I should hydro dip the Superjet. I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I mean, I think if two of us picked it up, we probably could dip the lower part of this ski. But the hard thing is you just would have to remove so much stuff out of it. It would be cool hydro dipping it like carbon fiber on the bottom. I don't know. I'll have to talk to them. It might be like too much stuff to remove to do that. Maybe we could do like half of it, maybe like the front part or something. I don't know. I mean, I haven't even talked to him about doing that. I've waited to kind of see it. I don't know. I'm having this theme of like wrapping it looking like an orca. You know, white, and put some, and the orca's bellies are white. And I just see that the Superjet is like orcas are the most deadliest predator in the world is an orca. That would be pretty cool. Christian asked, how long do you think it would take you to go from Peachtree Ramp to Barefoot Landing Marina? I don't know where Peachtree Ramp is. Most of the places I go to, I don't even know what they're called. I just go there. I just don't want to get there. I don't even know what they're called. Somebody asked me what the main place I go to. They're like, what is it called? I'm like, I don't even know. I just go there. Paul, you're wrong on that. I think Yamahas look really cool. I think they all look cool. So I mean, to say Yamaha doesn't look good, that's not true, man. Jesus, I feel like Sea-Doo could make a sweet looking stand-up. They tried it. It's like the 3D or whatever. They tried doing that in the early 90s and failed. And those skis are so cheap that it's like unbelievable. You get for like, they just have so many problems too. And they tried it. They made like a stand up where you could like sit on it, and then like a seat, and you take the seat off and you could stand up on it. Everybody I know that's worked on those said stay away from them. Christian said, the one is by the swing bridge. Okay. So swing bridge to, where are we going to? To Barefoot Landing Marina. Not that long. I think I could get there in like 12 minutes. Probably even faster than that. You got what you no, you got 2 no wake zones to get in to get there. It doesn't take that long to get down the water. Sebastian asks, is your GP 1800 for sale? Yeah, it's for sale, man. DM me if you're interested. It'll be hard if it sells. Wait, my goal is to have it sell at least a couple of weeks before the new one comes out. Is what my goal. But if it sells sooner, it sells sooner. It's just part of the game. But like right now, the water all flooded. The Waccamaw River. I was heading by there because I thought I want to go somewhere that wasn't busy to swap because I had to leave a ski behind to go get the other one to swap them. And I went to this one boat ramp and it was like the whole parking lot's underwater. I'm like, oh my god. So I come home and I was gonna drive to the main one I go to, but I was like, I was worried because I didn't want to leave a ski behind. Left, I thought I was afraid it was gonna roll away or somebody's gonna steal it. And then I got home or I'm driving there and I'm like, what am I doing? I thought I got all these trailers. So like I took the Triton Wave trailer, got it adjusted right, backed that up straight up to the back of my other trailer, pulled the ski off, put the ski on backwards on there, then got the Triton Elite. Got that all adjusted right, and then the crazy thing is the Triton Elite sits a lot higher, so it's like the trailer is like this and the other one's like that. So then you're trying to get the ski to go like frontwards to go up and over it. I was like, it got on. I was like real worried. I don't want anything to fall off. Shabazz says, I'll trade you an RXP. No trades, man. I've already been there and done that with RXP. Amel said, I would like to see Honda come back, but I don't think it's going to happen, man. If they're going to come back with jet skis, I'd first see them come back with an S2000. And I tell you, I had a 2002 Honda S2000, had the factory yellow hard top, everything. Probably the best car I've ever owned. I regret to this day, it's like the one car I wish I never sold. And then I sold it. I was like, well, they have to come out with, because I think I sold it around 2008. And I was like, because they just came out with the little track one. I was like, oh, Honda has to come out with something even better. And then look at it. I was wrong, man. They came out with nothing. And it's already like, 18 years later, and it's still nothing. Sebastian says you need an aqua cart, makes life much easier. Yeah, no, so I'm kind of debating on the fence one. I need to get like a cart, like a stand to put the skis on. So what I want to do is like probably keep both the stand-ups on the Triton Elite trailer and then have the Triton Wave is kind of more solo trips, and then basically keep the GP on the Triton LT trailer that I got. Just to balance out the weight. I know when I pick up the 2 skis, I want to have them both be on the dual trailer. But again, too, matters what comes in first. They're off by a little, like, I really want to pick up that Superjet as soon as it comes in, so. Yeah, no, they're never going to come out with the S2000 replacement. It's too bad. It was a nice car. When I was a member at the Autobahn Country Club, I got that thing set up pretty good. It had I think it had been over 9-inch, 9.5-inch, maybe it was like 10-inch tires on it. I don't know. They were like, this S2000 I had like monster tires, and as long as you kept it high in the RPMs, I think ripped it. Like I could just carry so much speed through the turns with that thing, like unbelievable for what it was. It had Michelin Pilot Sport Cobs. It's like the same tires like that. Back in the late 2000s, when like the Porsche GT3 or the Viper ACR would have on it, and I would carry all the speed, but I'd be kind of beaten on the straightaways by like Corvettes. But I would be like C6 Z06s, C5 Z06s, all these like vehicles that just have like on the street going straight would beat me. I would be just catching them. You come out of the turn faster, so they couldn't catch you on the straightaway, or I just come in with so much speed that they couldn't even do what I could do on that thing. An awesome car. It's a fun car. And that VTAC when it kicks in, it's like it sounds cooler than a supercharger. Like, the only thing with the S2000, once you got rolled over, you'd be dead. Like even the hard top, I was always curious to have the hard top. Had the 2 latches with a convertible top and then 2 latches in the back, and it's like totally if you rolled over, that thing would just come off. Probably decapitate you. It came off. And there was like I remember when I'd sit in it, you can see where the roll bar actually was lower. The bar inside there was a lot lower than what the plastic was. And I was thinking like even if you roll over, you're gonna fly up higher. I mean, I always thought the car was not safe because of stuff like that, especially coming around the track real fast. I have to let me give you a second. Talking about this. I have to find a photo. I have a photo somewhere of this S2000. Let me find it. We can't talk about it and not show it. I'm pretty fast to find it. I know where a photo is of it. Where's the S2000? Well, look at how old this photo is. This is I had a Rottweiler before. And, oh my gosh, that's me. That's be like 2006. That was Bear. Let's see. Gotta find it. But that's what it. Yeah, that's a. I don't know what brand wheel cells were, but that's what it. Focus. I think it was a clean S2000, man. Bronze wheels. Where's this track photo? Check out this mean one with the my Z06 I had. That was at the Autobahn Country Club. That thing was just a monster. Then there was this was a customer's car Evo that I did. Look at that, man. Shooting fire out on the track and stuff. This is wicked times. I have to find this S2000 photo though. But check this one. This is the Viper that I raced. Let's see. Let's get the focus. Check out how cool that thing was. That thing was just a monster. I'm trying to scroll through here. I know it's. If I don't keep on looking, I know I'm gonna miss it. S2000. Where are you? Here we go. Yeah, here. This is what I was. See, look at this. This is what I was telling you guys about right there. Let me get it the photo. No jokes. See, I'm telling facts, man. That's a full out. That's a race car. And look at it. I'm getting ready to pass him. I told you, I'm playing. Yeah, Sebastian, that won't happen. A video with him. We won't be riding no longer together anymore. So would be cool. I wouldn't trust him riding one of my skis. He'd probably wreck it, probably total it or something. Not worth it. Not worth it, man. Probably would wreck it. Mark asked, what's the best battery charger on the market for the GP? How many amps do you keep it on the charger all the time? I keep it always on the trickle charger when I'm not riding, and they're all on my Amazon store, and I did a video about it, but I'll put it. I think it's under like Jetski maintenance stuff. It's right there. Amazon.com/shop/I Am Beowulf. Oh, he's selling his ski. Yeah, he won't even have a ski. He is selling his ski. I was gonna offer to fix it for him, but he didn't want to pay me. So he took his ski. Well, it's good to stay hydrated. I drink a lot of water all day long. Yeah, it's crazy. I got tomorrow a new GP 1800R video being uploaded, and it's crazy because it's like I kind of showed you already what it is, and it's from a video from like a couple of weeks ago. So it's like it was weird editing because I'm like, the ski doesn't even look like that anymore. It's like even different not even having the graphics. I was like, oh man, it looks really good with the new graphics. Rob said, what's up, Beowulf? What's going on, brother? Oh, man, somebody's flooding this, man. Don't do that kind of stuff. If you flood it, man, we don't need to be spamming this stuff. I told you, you spam it, man. I hate to do it to people, but it's what happens. Mark says, cool, thanks. Do you have emergency tow rope? Yeah, I have. Well, I have the different tie ropes I use are in my Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/I Am Beowulf. Then there's some other like little get up stuff that I use on there. I'll have to do I won't do a live stream because it won't be that detailed, but I'll have to do a whole video about my gear bag. I've been meaning to do that because I got an awesome dry bag. SRT speed, let's run the Jeeps with the trailers in the back. Yeah, I'll run you with my single, the stand-up, man. I'll see you later. Yeah, my dad has a Durango SRT, and I was like, we got to have, like, he has a boat, and we have the trailer, my jet skis, and we race or something. That'd be pretty funny. Obviously, I'd probably win because his boat weighs a lot more. Patrick gave $1.99. Appreciate it, brother, with the super chat. That's crazy. I got, when he got, if you look at past videos, go under the playlist and look at some like really old videos of playlists of the Durango, and we got the Durango to run really fast. We got it into I don't remember it. I'd have to, but it was like a lot faster than what they claim. I don't remember. It's so long ago. He got it in 2018, right when they came out. But yeah, no, it's like negative temperatures outside, and we had this little spot where we let it rip, and we got like a super, super fast run. And partly it got so fast it's just because how cold it was outside, just straight freezing cold air. I remember the person that had to stand out there with the camera did not like that. It was like negative temperatures, and we're like, let's run it. And then I think we was like, no, take it back. I think everybody, it was like 3 of us in the car, and it still did that time. Andrew says, hi, I like your jet ski. Thanks, brother. Somebody at Rob asked, when the 2021 models announced? I heard September they're going to talk about it, but they won't ship to the first of the year. From what I'm aware of, their plants have been closed down in Mexico. Let's see. Neely said, dude, nice to see you live. Good afternoon. How you doing lately? I'm doing good, man. Dan asked you put the new GP graphic t-shirt yet. Gonna be in the works with that. There's also like new matching hats for the new skis coming out. I have that being worked on, and yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Paul said, 2 deaths in the UK this week on skis, and there are many. There has to be just tons. There's even in Myrtle Beach, for example, like, how that really hurt. I like swung my hands back, and it's like straight into the ski. I'm like, woo! Like at Myrtle Beach, they have it all the time where skis wash the shore, and they never find a body. So that's crazy. That's scary. I tell people all the time, don't go ride in the ocean by yourself. Wear a helmet, because in case your hand hits the handlebars, you don't get knocked out. And it's just crazy stuff. I mean, there's probably so much stuff that happens. Like I remember last year, a group of people were all on a pontoon, and whatever from the story is the jet ski jumped up on there and like I think killed or hurt a bunch of people. And I think they started on fire or something. I don't know. It's like, I'm glad I wasn't out there. That's why I don't ride weekends. Unless there's nobody out, I'll go out, but I don't ride Friday. It's a hit or miss on Friday. Saturday, Sunday, for sure, I don't go out. I don't care if it rains all week and that's the only day it's not raining. Still won't go out. I don't like going out on the weekends. G asked that is Riva releasing their own color schemes for the GP. I know what color scheme they're going with. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell, though. I don't want to get people in trouble. I know they watch my stuff, so I don't want to have people like, you gave it out and I ruined it. I want them to surprise what it is. I don't want to ruin the surprise for them. I know they're not going to be talked about anytime soon because they got to be designing parts and stuff with them. So. Paul said people who don't wear helmets are irresponsible. Yeah, no, when you're on the ocean, to me, it's just a nice thing because you got the goggles and it gets less salt water in your eyes and stuff. Not all the time you have to wear a helmet. Like when I'm going to stand up, I wear a helmet because like if I go flying forward, man, I don't even know where my face is going to go. I really have it protected and like hitting it out. Sometimes I wish I was going to sit down, have a helmet on, but sometimes you get a little hot. So like most of the intercoastal, I wouldn't wear a helmet. But if I went around the ocean, I put one on. And a lot of it too is like you plan out, like right now it's hot out. But like, for example, today, like it's about almost 1 o'clock, it was like 70 degrees. It was super cool out. I'm like, this is crazy. And then like 2 hours later, it was like 93 degrees. So let's say you went out riding earlier and you thought it was going to be cooler. All of a sudden the oven gets cranked right up. So, but like in the fall or the spring, most of the time I wouldn't go on the ocean unless having a wetsuit on, even if it's hot outside, because the temperature could change and you get stranded on the ocean. You want to keep your core temperature up. Yeah, I find goggles. Well, no, I had those really cool Oakleys that come down really far, and they're made for sports. That's why I got them. And they actually stay on my head. I had like one time I had a regular pair. I had my Dodge Demon Oakley sunglasses on, and I turned my head and the sunglasses went almost flying off. The Oakleys I have stay on really good, and then I don't think they're out here, but yeah, they got a Jettrim has a bunch of new ones. I got this one. I was supposed to do a video on it. I got the big goggles, but then like people like this, like more sunglass stuff. They got these ones too. And the cool thing with these is like they just press a button and they unsnap out. So you can just go get them right on, snap right back up. Got the nice foam around where your eyes are, so stuff won't get in. And have little drain ports. These are cool. I know they got them a bunch of different colors, so check them out, jettrim.com. They got a really cool anchor system. He sent me to do a video on it. I'm thinking to myself, there isn't really a good place to like anchor here. I mean, technically, I could sit. The current's so strong, I'm kind of afraid I won't be able to get the anchor up. Maybe I could, but I'm bringing it with me when I take a trip up to the Midwest and actually really show how it works. The cool thing out the stand-up rig is like area I want riding that Silver Lake to bring it with and then put it out there and you get it, ski won't float away. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, Paul said you just got to watch it. He said watch this YouTube video where a guy jumps off a wake from a cruise ship and smacks all his teeth at it. Yeah, man, wow, hurts just thinking about it. Yeah, there was a kid a year ago, 4th of July. He was in the same RXT-X like I used to own, and he was out in the jetties and he must have hit, got knocked off, and he was face first in the water. And luckily DNR were in the area and rescued him, but he was in a coma for like 3 weeks. And then he woke up and didn't remember anything and he was fine. But like, to me, I can't afford being in a coma for a couple of weeks. So safety first, definitely. But if you're late, earlier in the live stream, I'll say it again. So I'm doing a 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So you have to be a subscribe to the channel, like the videos, follow me on Instagram, IM_Beowulf. I'm giving away signed Michael Jordan photograph. This is legit. This isn't fake. This is real. This is from this is like vintage one. This is from like my childhood when I got this. I used to have a signed Michael Jordan jersey, and I went to the Michael Jordan basketball camp. That was pretty cool. Paul said, "Did you carry a VH handheld radio when you go by the ocean?" I got like a distress beacon. You press that, call the Coast Guard. I find that a little bit better, but I do have a VF handheld radio. But I think when the VF handheld radios, you have to have your watercraft or your boat, like a call sign or whatever. And I think my radio's right here. Got these in my Amazon store too, amazon.com/shop/I Am Beowulf. We got the distress button. Boop. Kind of like the kill switch. Be like, I'm gonna press it. Yeah, no, nice radio, so rechargeable and stuff. You always want to have a lot of the stuff too, real easy to get at, because like let's say the jet ski capsizes, you don't have time to get everything out of like your compartments. Like if I was somebody and I was running this, I'd probably hook it like you got the Jet Tribe life vest, you got some of the straps. I would hook like something like that there, some quick to get, because you don't want to have this buried in your bag and you sink and you're stranded out there and you're like, oh, I wish I had this. Damien has, do you like the GP? I love it, man. I love it. Like Jet said, do you know if they changed the speedo wheel on the GP? It's probably the same one. It's not digital, I can tell you that. Damien is, how quick does it go? Right now it's sitting still in the garage, so it's going 0 miles per hour, man. How quick is it going? I'm not moving right now, man. It's sitting right next to me. GS, how hard did the gator hit you on your ski? That was crazy. So if you watch the video, and when it happened, I had no clue that what happened. So that's why you watch when I head out of that turn. I looked back because I was yelling with the GoPro in my mouth, and I looked back because I'm like, what just happened? So I had the BTS trimmed all the way down, and I like to do those where I just nosedive it underwater. And every time I do that, I'm thinking like, if I was in the ocean or I'm in the river, I'm thinking, man, this is the prime time. The gator is going to get me because I'm already in the water. Like technically, we know that you're underwater. You're underwater. Shark gets you. So also I'm in this, and I've seen a shark in that area, and it's right near this RV campground where I've seen kids swimming there too. It's unbelievable. I know for sure there's a shark or alligator there all the time. So like I'm not playing. I've been doing all my practicing with the stand up there. I'm not doing that no more. That's so I'm coming into the turn, and I hit it down, and also I hear the thump. I thought it was on a bull, like a bucking bull, like a rodeo rider. If I didn't have the grippy seat, I think I would have been thrown straight off, and that's why I was yelling, because it kind of caught me off guard, like something hit me, but I was like, so I think either the gators, they sit in one spot underwater for a long period of time waiting for prey. So the gator is probably sitting right around there, and basically I don't think I hit the gator. I think the gator charged and hit at me, because I'm not frame by frame on my Instagram. I posted a photo, and you can see some part of the gator. It's unclear what it is, but it's something underwater. It could be the arm or something. It's really unclear what it is because the water's murky. I'm already diving underwater, but you can right above my hand in the photo, you can see it. It's hard to see. I went the slowest frame rate. I could slow down the video to show you guys it, and that's like. And when I was doing frame by frame is how I even got the screenshot. He asked, dawn or dusk did it happen? It had been like less than an hour before it got dark. But I had it too with the stand up and never got on the GoPro because it's kind of where my head's positioned different. Because like when I angle the GoPro on my helmet, it's different than what I'm actually seeing. So I fell off, and then I was practicing like doing a turn with the stand up, kind of by the swing bridge, that area. And honestly, I'm getting ready to go into the turn, and I see coming up where it had been still probably about this far from the surface. I see a gator rise up like a submarine. And I remember, like, I know with race cars, it's like wherever you're looking is where you're going to go. I remember looking and just going, like, focusing where I had to go and thinking to myself, oh, don't fall off right here, man. Oh, my God. And then I think I came back around to see where it was, but it just was there looking. Gators will feed anytime. I tell you, that's why they're sitting underwater the whole time. They're waiting for something to come their way and snatch it up. Gators up here are definitely a lot different than gators down in Florida. Plus, I think Florida has so many more gators. So gators are moving around more because they don't want to be eaten by a bigger gator. Here, the hunting season starts soon. Next month, it's September and October. But the crazy thing is it does get a tad cold for a short period of time here. And then the gators in the early season turn orange. And the reason why they turn orange, and it doesn't happen in any other state, they go deep into the sewers, like the drainage pipes, where they get like the rust on the pipes. Covers them, and they look like they're painted like a Cheeto. It's pretty crazy. But I have an old video on the channel where I went to the gator park and I stuck my hand over, and this gator just snatched up so quick. And when you go to those gator parks, you watch how the gator's underwater. You get an idea when the bubbles are when they're gators. I think there's a lot more gators in the water than people realize, and I think you just got to be in the right time, right moment. So obviously this gator is not scared of a jet ski, and that's kind of scary when they stand up. No joke. So like on my mind, that's why I like the 4-strokes. You turn the ski off, you're still on it. People don't realize that, man. Out here, I wouldn't want to be like floating off the back of the ski, dangling your legs. No way. Damien asks, what's the top speed? Does 77 miles per hour. But it's funny because in the video when I was editing, I was like, oh my God, a gator hit me. But when it happened, I was joking around. I was like, yeah, I woke up the gator. Well, no, yeah, like the gator came to say hi to me. And I'll make sure I'm not going to be doing any of my little stunts in that area anymore. And it's crazy. I think it was like right between the RV park and somebody's like front of their house. Somebody who lives on the water, subscriber, says he's seen the gator that reports this real big gator. Well, the Watercross River, it's just tons of gators. I don't ride out there anymore because it's. I've had it, I think, once before. Like I tapped something riding there. I don't know if it was a gator or something, but almost like shot me out into the trees and stuff. It was when I was in my RXT-X. So I don't like going to those areas where it's like it's fun going fast to those because they're real twists and turns. But like if one thing goes wrong, man, you just go fly in a tree. That's the last place I want to be stuck swimming around the water waiting for help. Because some of those outer part of the rivers in the Watercross River, some people don't even go down those. And then when you see like a photo, you guys got to check out the video from when the thumbnail. I'll show you the thumbnail. Make sure you check it out. It's an SXR video, but it has the video of the person when they were in North Carolina where the gator attacked their kayak. Find the thumbnail. I'll show it to you. Yeah, you want to go check it out? Let me get this to focus. Okay, focus. Yeah, look at that. That's North Carolina, the Waccamaw River. You imagine being on a jet ski and that comes charging, mouth open, and it didn't just do that at the end. That was charging the whole time with the mouth open. Make sure you check this thumbnail after the live stream. Go check out that video, man. Epic. It's crazy. Oh man, I can't even imagine that happening to me. I'm on the stand up. GS, are you done with Sea-Doo? No, you're going to get a new one. I'm not getting another Sea-Doo. I'm Sea-Doo'd out. I'm Sea-Doo'd out right now. Does the design of what's going on in Sea-Doo being all these plastic hulls of Polytech, they lost me as a customer from stuff like that. I mean, I like the fiberglass hulls and stuff like that. So definitely how they changed their design. I'm staying. But G said I'm switching to Yamaha. Yeah, no, it's cool, it's exciting. As the new RXT-X is going to come out. The 2018 I had was the best year, and the haul being the design, and you know, even seeing some people. I tell people all the time, you don't realize the new ones, and it's not hating on it. It's just it upsets me that the build quality has changed on it. I mean, it just I don't know. There's just not much to say. Sebastian asks, have any ski companies approached you for sponsorship? Yes, I have had some approach me with that. I'm kind of those people, like, as much as I like to get a company to pay me, I like to be telling the truth. So some companies just don't like I tell the truth. I tell it how it is. But I'm always open. I'm hoping that I work out something really cool with Kawasaki. That's what I'm waiting to hear back on. So that'd be kind of cool. Definitely, if SVHO, want to give me a chance to ride the new RXT-X and do an honest video, I'd be all for it. But probably they wouldn't like it. You'd be telling the truth. They'd rather have me be like, oh man, best ski out there, nothing's better. Like some other channels out there do. No, I get cool stuff like PWC Doctor, I'll give him another shout out. Really cool drain plugs for jet skis. So it's pwcdoctor.com, and they sent me the drain plugs for my GP. Check them out. They're anodized blue, white, and red, just like the merch, man. Hottest stuff out there. He did anodized green for the Kawasaki SXR. Man, really nice stuff. Make sure to check him out. He also has an Instagram page. Tell him I Am Beowulf sent you, and he'll hook you up. Really cool custom stuff. I don't know if he sells them. You'd have to email him. He knows how to do all the owner knows how to do the anodizing himself. So on his website, he doesn't have it. I guarantee if you message him, he'd probably be a little bit extra. It's not the same price. He'll probably do it. But I'm not going to speak for something of what he does or not. But I know it's probably not the same price. But no, this is real cool. And it gives you guys an idea of maybe what I'll do color scheme on the new GP that I get. I'm not sure. Sebastian says it's true. The Watercross channel never says anything negative on the reviews they do. It's always positive, and it's because you go on their website, they are getting paid for advertisements. So like stuff like that, I don't believe in that. I think that's like one year the person say this is the best ski, and then the next year something didn't change and they say that ski's the best. I don't think that's honest. To me, if there was a huge issue I had with the GP, any type of issues, I'd probably talk about it. So I've never had anything bad to say. And like I've said before in past videos, the only thing wrong with that Kawasaki SXR 1500 is the fuel pump assembly. It has issues. The hard thing is it's in a tight spot. But if you have the owner's manual or the shop manual, which I have both on both my skis, it says every 25 hours in the SXR change your fuel filter. I think a lot of people mess up stuff when they pull it apart. And at 50 hours, it says to replace the whole fuel pump assembly. So the kind of me, it makes sense just to wait and do it all at once. And it's already all assembled. Pounds like 500 something bucks. But that's the only issue that they have. I mean, that's what somebody has to come up fixing it. And that ski is completely 100% bulletproof. The same as like if you wanted the most dependable like truck to drive, as cool as the new TRX Hellcat truck is, or the Ford Raptor, the honest truth, the best, what reliable truck to get is probably a Toyota Tacoma or a Toyota Tundra. And that's not me being paid to say it. It's the honest truth, because the design, like the Toyota Tundra is the same as when they came out with it, and they've changed stuff, but it's like still, it's an old truck, and they just didn't change stuff because they find it good. I think it's the same way of how like Kawasaki does stuff, Yamaha. Kong says I had an 18 Spark 60, and I think 60 hours, and have had to agree the quality was lacking. Plastic hull was very cheap, and the control surfaces were not of the highest quality for the money. It's a great starter ski though. Yeah, but when you look at it, it's like Kawasaki base model ones or Yamaha, you actually have like a fiberglass hull. And actually, if you see, I've seen a video with Kawasaki's factory. They got this original fiberglass hull machine that back in the 80s, I think it was the 80s, was cutting edge from Japan, built to bring to Georgia, the Kawasaki plant. It's cutting edge in the 80s. You know what the crazy thing is? We're 2020, and it's still the most cutting edge hull, what do you call it, machine of making the fiberglass than any brand, and it's still the same thing from the 80s. So I'm telling you, Kawasaki and Yamaha know what they're doing, and it's not to be like a bias to one brand. It's state facts. She said, I have a 19 Ram, love it. Yeah, I think the new TRX trucks, they're way too expensive, man. Way too expensive. I like to have a truck where I know I can get some serious mileage. I got like almost 60,000 miles on my Jeep SRT. I want to at least hit that thing up to 150 or more before selling it. Paul asked questions with some issues I had, and they took care of me, and the issue that was going on wasn't under their control. It was something they were selling, and they figured that all out, and I think they're still the #1 for jet ski aftermarket. I think they're the best stuff out there. You obviously see it. There's parts that they have, like Riva Racing on the GP 1800R 2019 and up. Man, it's their ride plate that they sell is ran on at factory, and I guarantee whatever's going on with the new intake grate was something with their design, helping them out with the design. With that, you can tell it's something big different. So definitely, I tell you, Riva Racing is the #1 for aftermarket performance. What's up, Andrew? Kong says, yeah, man, I can't wait to get into a fiberglass hull now. I'm new to the PWC world, so all of this is real eye-opener for me. As I like to be honest, because I tell you, no other YouTube channel, nobody on the internet is going to be telling the facts about what this stuff is. I've been there, done that, own that. And I just wish, you know, like corporate CDU did a little bit more to me. I feel I promoted them way too much. And, you know, they follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. And I just think they were just taking advantage of the free advertisement. And then they're going to see, all the people see what's really going on, and everybody's going to be jumping into Kawasaki's and Yamahas, and they're going to be like, oh, man, we should have been teaming up with Beowulf years ago. I'll tell you guys, so this is the one ski that comes in yellow, right, for 2020. That it's their graphics from that. And tell me that doesn't, oh, man, why isn't the camera going? Tell me, and I'll try to hold it as still as possible. Tell me if that doesn't look super dope. It looks so cool. It really matches really good. And I installed so these are the ankle mats that Jettrim makes. It's similar like see the tray that's in there? It's like the same material, same carbon fiber. So your foot would be like above your ankle. It's sitting here, gives you maximum grip. Think of like similar to like the ergos on a Sea-Doo. This is 100 times better because what needs to be locked in is not your knees. Your feet need to be locked in so your feet don't move. Awesome. And then I got the Jettrim, real grippy seat. You can see how my hand, I'm pushing force, it's not moving. And when you had the regular material, see how quick my hand slides? Look at that. I'm pushing forward, and see how I'm not moving? Really grippy seat, a must. Both of these, must. I hope once the 2021s come out, they got the ankle mats. I'm going to be hounding Jettrim. Ankle mats, 2021 GP. That's probably like one of the first things I'd be doing is the ankle mats would be a must. Just what's up, brother? What's going on, brother? How are your skis been running? I'm running really good. Got a big trip planned for both the skis. Big old road trip happening with them. It's the first time both of them are riding together on a trailer. Marco asked, could you go over all the mods on your current GP 1800R, also the must-haves to get at first? I'll do that totally. I'll make a whole video about everything that's on it and what must-to go-to mods you need to have. I'll do that on a whole video, not in a live chat. But I'll definitely do that because the camera, I can only move so far, and we're already an hour and a half into the live stream. I don't want to drag it in another hour. Kong says, it's a beautiful machine. If I wasn't getting it 2021, I'd be messaging you about it. Definitely, I tell you, people don't realize this is the best custom GP 1800R for sale on the market. I mean, I probably put about like $9,000 in extras into the thing, and I'm being realistic, so I'm not trying to rip anybody off. Being realistic. And you go from the carbon fiber that I did add it on. Also, too, check this out. If you guys haven't seen this, look at it. Got carbon fiber on the back handlebars, custom hydro dip sponsons. Got the custom hydro dip on the Riva Racing handlebars. Got the custom graphics. I got a whole new graphic coming for here. Taking this all off. You guys, once you guys see this, you guys' minds will be blown. You'll be like, oh my gosh. Got this company down in Miami, did awesome custom design. So this will be like, once the thing final touches come, this is going to be one of a kind GP 1800R. Justin said, awesome, man. Can't wait for the vids. You ever had a problem with your GP blow fill? No, never had an issue. I think I installed, see, I think I did a whole, I think I did that when I did the, ran the stage 1 tune. I did a whole video installing that. I think I pulled the intake manifold off twice because I did the, we called like the ribbon delete. I did that, but I think I did it a separate time than when I did the blow valve. Unless I did them all, maybe I did them both at the same time. Definitely when I get my new one, first mod I'm doing is the Riva Racing blow valve. It's like I won't ride it until I have that on first. Big must. Like the big thing is we'll make sure the GP has all the right stuff before it hits the water, and then you got the whole break-in period and stuff like that. And it definitely it's cool when I go pick it up at Riva Motorsports. I'm hoping to get both at the same time, my new 2021 Superjet and the 21 GP 1800R. For sure, they got, like, I don't want to say it's a pond, I want to say it's a lake, but they got water property in the back of their facility. Definitely want to go take the Superjet out for a rip there as soon as I get it. As long as there's no gators that are going to eat me and stuff, I'm all game to be letting it rip out there. Probably there is gators. They might say there's none. I guarantee there probably are. But no, it'd be definitely cool to take the Superjet out, let it rip around. That'd be like really epic. Be like, take delivery and already going out before taking delivery. It's gonna be pretty cool. And I got like Superjet merch coming out soon too. Got the hats, gonna have matching hats for the new colors on the GP 1800R too. So make sure you guys get locked into getting those once I get them available. I'll have them up on IamBeowulf.com. I'll also put it in the type it in so people. So we got IamBeowulf.com. And then Amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. Sebastian, do you have a scom for the GP or does the reflash do the trick? I have the stage 1. They don't make any type of scom or anything for it. So it's a stage 1 kit from Riva Racing is what it's running. It definitely has tons of power with it. And then you just have all the other add-ons that are like a must. And I really never said I had to feel I had to go up it. I mean, I've been wanting to do the stage 2. It's a lot of stuff you have to do, and I've been just holding off because I want to do their intercooler, but then obviously I'm selling it. I want to change. I'm selling it. I'm still putting money into the ski. I mean, I still have videos to do of stuff to install. So just asking because I recently went stage 1 plus on my GP and it came off loose even through. I got all the recommended upgrades. Not sure if it has a clamp. Underlining the problem. Yeah, I check all that. I've put the blow valve once on and I've never had to touch it at all. And it's on there. It's on there good, man. I've never even I think I rechecked it after the first time I installed it and never had to mess with it again. Barco asks, how's the intercoastal been lately? Any flooding? Still crazy thing. All the rivers are flooding now and the water's rising intercoastal. I rode 2 days ago, so that would have been, let's see, today is Wednesday. I went riding Monday, and it didn't look flooded when I was there. So like overnight, it just really rose. The crazy thing, right when I was coming in from the last live stream, Bubbles, the elephant was in the intercoastal waterway, and they were out there with Myrtle Beach Safari out there. And I'm going just ripping down the water. And there's suns in my eyes. So even my goggles, I had my hand like this so I could see. All of a sudden, I see this big thing jump out of the water. I'm like, oh, there's the elephant's finally out. I knew it was the elephant, but I felt kind of bad because I wouldn't have been like just ripping down the whole way if I knew they're helping. There's people in the water. I don't want anybody to get hurt and stuff, but no, that was pretty epic. It's gonna be a cool video. I hope all the footage turned out good. I don't want to get too close. They take the elephant out there where people are paying, so I don't want to interfere with what they do for work, the same as I want them to do stuff to me when I'm out working. So, yeah, got as close as I could. Kind of went, made a couple passes, looking, you know, like I was getting the evil eye from them. Like, what are you doing? You know, like I'll try to be as quiet as I can with the skis. Got a lot of like just putting by. Sebastian, what fuel do you use? I use 93 octane, man. All right, so we're at 1 hour and 35 minutes. Let's do a couple other questions, and I'm out. The shark is leaving. The shark is leaving the house. It's gonna be like, I gotta do the live stream like it's like Jaws, but like dun 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 bum 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 bum. Get out of the water! There's a shark. There's a shark in the water. Wait, another shark's coming. Blah. Sorry, this started to be funny. It makes me kind of interesting. Be like dun 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 dun. Bah, 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 bah. It's like, oh no, what I gotta get is a little like a little car of the jet ski or something, a little matchbox, and be like, here comes the shark. Sorry, I'm just having fun. Marcus says, thanks, Bill. Great content always. Thanks, brother. RJ said, would you get a 2021 VX? No, man, I am getting a 2021 Yamaha Superjet and a 2021 Yamaha GP 1800. That's what I'm getting, man. Get what you get. Always get what you can afford and get what you like. But I'm getting what I like. I already am locked in, man. Deposits made. Patrick, yeah, here's a good question. Have you heard any input feedback on the GP handlebars steering setup? What do you mean input? Central Cal, yeah, you're gonna rewatch all the live stream when it ends. You just rewind it all back, and you can see the whole entire live stream. They're on there. It's just like it's like the same as a regular video of how the live streams are. Xshed said thanks for the stream. Wolf, peace out. Peace out. Food time. Yeah, definitely. I pre-ate, but I ain't gonna have my second dinner. I had a little dinner. I'm gonna have my main dinner. All right, so I'm gonna double eat. Oh, you're talking the new one. I think it's like in that. You can tell in the photos that it's the original bars that came, like they were on there. They just painted them different. I don't know. They'll feel totally different because you can tilt the steering, and I don't know. We'll have to see once it happens. I know for sure. Riva Racing has some type of handlebar system they're going to put in there. Guarantee it. They're going to do something custom. They're probably going to do something because how the handlebars work in a Yamaha, they're all one piece coming up with veer off. They're not separate pieces like an aftermarket one. So they're probably going to change that all out and be somewhat similar to the factory. But that's I guarantee it's probably what's going to be. Yeah, Marco said, get some grub and feed those dogs. Yeah, right now she gets her second meal of the day. So that's what I've been waiting. I'm like, don't want to feed her beforehand because she'll have to go out to the bathroom. So I got to feed her too. Yeah. Junior said, again, thanks for hooking me up with Jet Tribe. No problem, man. Check them out, jettribe.com. Great content. Peace out. Sebastian asked, did you ever notice your RXP an issue trying to turn left at low speeds? No, man. I don't even have it anymore, man. It's off. RXP is gone. All right, so it's the end of the video. Make sure you check out the I Am Beowulf merch at IamBeowulf.com. Check out the Amazon store Amazon.com/shop/I'm Beowulf. Be driven to win. Remember, every day is Earth Day. Be safe out there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Beowulf Nation.